If you find yourself struggling running Facebook ads, whether it's the problem with not getting the consistent results or not getting the return on ad spend that you are looking for, then pay close attention to this video.
Why should I do that?
Because it's going to change the way you think of Facebook ads and how actually to see what's not working and how exactly to fix that problem once and for all. When it comes to running Facebook ads, I want you to imagine that there is this scale and the weight is moving depending on where you as a person are focusing on. When we talk about Facebook ads, there are these two things, and number one is the technical side and number two is the creative side.
Two players, two sides.
The technical side is what you see in the ads manager as a business owner or as a Facebook marketer. The creative side, on the other hand, is the things that your customers see, is the visuals, is the copy. And where you pay the most attention to, that will result in you whether getting the results, the return on ad spend that you want or not. Most likely, if you're not getting the return or the sales that you're looking for, probably you're not focusing on the right thing. So let's discuss that, just strictly from my experience. I observed that again and again and again, that if you focus on what people see, aka your visuals, your copy, your creatives, you're gonna see a much higher improvement. Because this is what actually makes people purchase. If you are able to articulate the value of your products,
Then what? What then?
then you are going to see how your results will significantly increase. Creatives are much more critical than all the constant changes, all the updates with the algorithms that you could think about it. So whether you are watching this video right now or 2 or 3 years from now, everything that I will be discussing is going to be relevant even at that time. The thing is that creatives are algorithm proof. If you are good at articulating how valuable your product is, how it can solve the problem, how it can help the customers reach their desired lifestyle or whatever they have, then you're gonna see a much higher increase in those Facebook ad campaigns that you're currently running right now. And again, creatives, copies are the things that your potential customers see. So if you are not articulating, if you're not spending enough time on researching and understanding your customers in and out, then you're gonna leave a lot of money on the table.
I hate to lose money.
By the way, before we move on, I want to tell you real quick about our done for you Facebook ad services. If you want to delegate this part to somebody who actually understands both parts of the creative side and the technical side, then I invite you to follow the link below right now and book an appointment with us today. Let's say that you started implementing and creating more creatives and you launched a lot of them, but you're still not converting. What is the problem in that case? What I recommend is after launching a couple creatives, you want to go back to your Facebook Ads Manager and you want to pay attention to the metrics that Facebook ads actually provide you. Data, my friend, will tell you exactly what is the problem and where all your efforts should be put on. Next question you might have is, okay, Archie, what kind of metrics should I pay attention to and what should I do to fix that?
Tell us!
The first metrics that I recommend paying attention to is the discrepancy between the purchases, checkouts initiated, and the add to cart. This is going to tell you a lot of things, because if you see a huge discrepancy between, let's say, initiate checkouts and add to cart, most likely the problem is not actually in your ads. The problem is in your website. And the first thing that you want to put all your efforts on is improving your conversion rate and improving your website overall. After you fix all the problems with your website and you have a decent conversion rate, then you move on to the other metrics that will be more related to the ad itself, such as the click-through rate and the video hold and video hook, which will tell you more about how your video ads are performing. Some will ask, what is the benchmark? What is the target CPC? What is the target click-through rate that I have to strive for? I think that, most importantly is, of course, your return on ad spend is
Very important!
what you are getting from the ads that you are running. You might have like very low cost per clicks or very high click-through rate, but if you are not getting some profitable results, then definitely you can turn it off. But let's say in our case we have both a low return on ad spend and we also have a cost per click that is ridiculously high, like above $2-3, and a click-through rate that is extremely low. Then in that case, definitely those ads are not performing. And you want to notice which ads are actually the big ones that are kind of highlighted with these big numbers. Those are the ones that you could definitely and confidently go and turn them off and launch other ads.
Launching.
So in other words, cut the ones that stand out with a cost that is above your average, leave the ones that actually perform or are nearly performing that you would like to. After a certain period of time, after a week, after 2 weeks, see how those that are nearly kind of performing for you, how they will perform in the future. Because sometimes for the Facebook Ads Manager, for the Facebook ad algorithms, they will need more time to optimize your ads. Another thing that probably could ruin your Facebook ad campaigns and the reason why you have that low return on ad spend is because of your offer. There are so many things to talk about the offer, but if your offer is not valuable enough to your potential customers, nothing will matter. Your creatives, your like ad settings, nothing will work if your offer is bad.
Very bad. Very bad. Bad.
So if I put it, let's say, on a ladder, the most important thing, the fundamental, is the offer. Then the visual and the copy, and the last thing is going to be the settings. Quick story, I get tons of inquiries from people who want to work with me. Most of them, they are doing like less than $10,000-$20,000 per month, and they want to scale it. However, the problem is that usually in most cases, they have a really bad offer, and they think that the problem is with their Facebook ads, that Facebook ads is not fair, they are constantly changing their algorithms and I cannot target the right customer, when in reality, when I look at their website and I look at their competitors, I see that their offer doesn't stand out. And by offer, I don't mean like you go and now you offer 50% off instead of your competitor offering you like, let's say, 30% off. I'm not talking about that. Offer is simply what you give to your ideal customers in exchange of their money. If they, let's say, hypothetically see in their mind, perceive in their mind that I pay $50 for your product, but I get value worthwhile of $100, now that's a compelling and irresistible offer.
Wow. Oh my God.
And I truly want to emphasize this many times, because nothing will matter if you don't pay attention to your offer and if you don't constantly improve. You can have a good offer, but it can get fatigued, or some of the competitors might come in and give a better offer. In that case, it's gonna be even harder to convert. So you want constantly to update and make it more irresistible and more convenient for your ideal customers. A question that you want to ask yourself as a business owner, if you're really committed to this, every single morning when you wake up, ask yourself a question like this: how can I make my offer faster, better, and more convenient than all the competition that I have? The more you do that, the more solutions you will be able to find it out. And once you implement those solutions, you will see how the sales will simply grow and your Facebook ads will give you and will bring you the return that you are looking for. You'll just need to put an ad, let's say an image or a video with a product, and the product is gonna do all the selling by itself. I believe that this gave some clarity to you and to your business, so you can finally get the return and never ever have this problem of not converting from your Facebook ads. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and again, I am cheering you on.